Still been having a very rough time. A little better right now. Can't quite figure out why everything is so hard. Every day I struggle. Every day feels like I just feel tormented. People misunderstand me or something. People in my world, people don't treat me well at all. I mean, to the point where it's weird. It's just weird that it happens so much. And part of it is that I'm very sensitive. I know. I am very sensitive. But part of it is something else. Some way that I have about me that I don't know about, I don't understand, that just makes people fly off the handle at me, call me names and scold me and yell at me. There's just like this unspoken rule that people don't have to be kind to me. That I don't matter. My heart breaks every day. Every day is so hard. Every day hurts. Every day my mood, my emotions are just beating me up. And it's weird because, I mean, I like myself. I know I'm a good person and I like who I am. I mean, I truly do. It's not like self-loathing or anything like that. It used to be, but it used to be that until I really started paying attention to my interactions with people and how they treated me and how I treated them. I can't explain really why things go so bad for me. And I just get blindsided. I think everything's going okay. I know that it's going to go bad at some point, but just because experience says it will. But it's going okay, and then bam! The person's mad at me and they're accosting me, and I don't understand why, because I don't see what I did wrong. I don't feel like I did anything wrong. not sure what's happening. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I sort of feel like I am, or if this is payback for being on medication, side effects, or if this is just God's will that I suffer so much. Every single day. What is this? I don't know. It's not something I understand. But anybody I reach out to here to try and get my life on track, because I want to get my life on track. Oh, I'm 45 years old and I'm such a failure. I never did any of the things I thought I would do. I never did any of the things most people do. Having a career. I mean, I've had jobs, but I can't even function at them. And then getting married, I didn't do that. I never had kids. I don't have, like, a social life. I mean, the only thing I have is one activity. I sing in a chorus, and, I mean, par for the course. I'm the hated member of the chorus. Not by all of them, but I truly am the member they've been trying to kick out. Or they were trying to kick out. They can't because of pay. I pay my dues, so they really can't do anything about it. But except for they can push me, push me and be mean and gossip and whatever. But, and again, that's not everybody, but. And I do isolate. I mean, I complain about not having friends, but I isolate. I did isolate one friend I had. I mean, by being really mean to her. I mean, by way overreacting when I was PMSing bad. I mean, truly. But, and I regret having gone off on her like I did, but, she's the one who betrayed me and what I said and went directly against it, and she did that twice. It's no excuse. And I'm just so alone, and I'm so very far from the dreams I ever had for myself, and everybody I turned to for help, church pastors, they push me away. They really do. They're supposed to reach out to you. They're not supposed to push you away. And DHS and CMH and disability advocates, they won't have anything to do with me. They won't help me. I need help. I need help somehow. I need help. I don't know if anybody understands. I'm sure some people do. Where your life just gets so it just goes so wrong. It just gets so wrong, and you're pinned. You're just pinned, you're trapped. And I'm pinned. I feel pinned, I feel trapped, and just every time I reach out, which is hard enough to do, every time I reach out, it's just like, you know. And then I'm afraid to reach out again, and I'm wounded. And I just, whatever it is that makes people hate me, or makes people angry, I don't see it. I mean, because I think I'm a very caring person. I am a very caring person. I'm actually annoyed with myself that I care about the people who hate me, because who treat me badly, because they don't care about me. Why should I care about them? But I do, somehow. And you know, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I mean, that's one of my best qualities, really. But it's not a quality I work toward. It's more of a mental illness. I don't know. I think there's a fine line between being a good person and being mentally ill. And I mean that seriously. I do. I am the most tortured person I know. And I just want to be happy. I want to have a life. I want to have a life too. It just seems kind of impossible. It feels impossible. I'm owned. I am an owned person. I'm 45 years old, disabled. I'm on disability, which I'm grateful for, because if I wasn't, then I would be 100% dependent on my mother. But I want to become independent anyway. I want to. I need somebody to help me somehow, because I don't want to be dependent. I mean, I can't do the typical job working for somebody else, because mostly people, I think, just see weakness in me and they pounce on me, tear me to shreds, and it's very easy to do. But I hate being dependent, especially on my mother. She's my payee. She does a good job. I mean, she's very fair with my, giving me my disability funds, what funds there are after, rent and utilities and all that. But she has to chip in a little, because there's hardly anything left, and that gives her the right, because she pays out money to sustain me. it gives her the right to say anything she wants to me, any mean, horrible thing she wants. Like, you know, how I've ruined my brother's life, how I ruined her marriage. Just whatever. I need somebody to help me get out from under that. I want to work for myself. I can't work for the people, but I can work for myself. And I'm smart enough to do it. I'm smart enough to do it. I did work for myself for like 8 years on eBay. And I did damn good, damn well. Whatever. Even then, it was weird because I was raking in money at that time. I mean, it was in the early days of eBay, and I sold antique books, and I was a pioneer. I was a pioneer in that field in the earliest days of eBay, or earlier days of eBay, and even later days. I was very thorough, and I was good at it. I enjoyed it. My perfectionism, my OCD made it so that it was all, and I've always been this way. Everything's more about quality than quantity, so I could have made a lot more money, but I had to make everything perfect. But then part of that was why I did as well as I did anyway, so. And I felt satisfied. I felt fulfilled because I did something and I did it well. And I enjoyed it. And it was mine. I had inherently most of the talents I needed to make that work. And I'm very analytical. I love analyzing things. Like marketing, especially. Marketing and analyzing what works and what doesn't. But business in general, I have no respect for. Because people who are all about money, and that's it, I have no respect for. People who are about doing a good job, or about helping other people, those people I have respect for. I don't know how I got off on that subject though, but I want to be an app programmer. I want to be a developer. That's what I want. I have to incorporate. I need to incorporate, and I don't know how to do that. And I don't know how to do that. I need to know how to go about incorporating. Because I need to have a name that is not my name. My own name, because my name is quite unique, and I mean, it's very unique. So I don't feel really comfortable just splattering my full name across the internet. But I wanna write iPhone and iPad, apps. And I want to not be owned by my mom, so that, she doesn't have the power of money over me. And that maybe then she wouldn't hate me so much. She resents me. She resents me. She's resented me my whole life, pretty much. Most of it. Because I just wasn't what she wanted. I didn't do the right things. It was never really normal. And, I don't know what's all contributing to these days, but I can't thrive. I can't seem to get ahead. I can't be working on my dreams because I'm just trying to keep in the process of reaching out. I just keep getting crushed and crushed and crushed. And I'm so sensitive. But that's who I am. It's not... First of all, when people say you need to have a thick skin, how do you do that? I mean, how do you just decide to have a thick skin? Because I've tried that. It doesn't work. And the fact that I'm sensitive is a two-way street. It means I'm very sensitive toward others also. And I care. I care about people at a level so much deeper than most. I can't stand to see somebody hurting. I can't stand to see somebody hurting. I don't know. Still, I'm 45 and I've just amounted to absolutely nothing. And I can't get help from anybody no matter where I turn and how much I plead. And I'm talking about agencies that are supposed to be there to help people. Disability advocates turned me away. Turned me away. I'm disabled. I have a disability. I should be able to have a disability advocate, right? I just feel stuck. I feel hopeless.